Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see if anybody hops on into the live. I am so out of my element. I am not at my usual location. And if you saw my little janky get up, oh my goodness. All right. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, star seeds. My energy. Protect my energy from all who would wish me ill. Protect me from all evil eye. Give me discernment and clarity for those who need the reads. Are we on? Are we on? Are we on? All right. I am a hot mess. Am I on? Is it broadcasting? Let's see if it's working. Got no one in the chat. All right. Saturday night. Okay, we have someone here. Hey, holla. All right. I was wondering if I was getting out. So I am not in my usual location. I have a very janky little setup tonight. Yeah. So I am not at home. I'm dog sitting for my ex-husband. And because of that, I had to bring a little makeshift table over and all of my cards. The table's super short. The background's janky, but you know, it is what it is. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna start off with the water signs. Give everyone a few minutes to get in. And hopefully the dogs will settle down. The dogs are a little wound up right now. They're like, what is she doing? They're not used to me being here. So, all right. I love ground page. All right, so we are going to start off the reads. Reading for Cancer, tapping into current energy, looking out for, say, the next 1 to 3 month window. If you're here, oh, we're dropping cards already. So if you're here, say hello. Remember to hit like as you come in the door. Bear with me as I'm not in my usual setup. My table is super low. Nothing is where it should be, but I really still wanted to give you all a read, so. All right, angels, guides, ancestors, star seeds. Give us the message we need to see. Give us the message we need to see. Cancer, this feels good. It feels really light. So for me, usually when the cards feel heavy, that's usually picking up some heavy past energy. These feel light, so hopefully you're all sitting in a good place. Anything else? All right. Okay. All right, Cancer, your first pull out. The first card is the Fog's Veil. A time of uncertainty and confusion. That was in the reverse. So if you were in that period of uncertainty and confusion, it looks like you're coming out of that into the anchor. Time of stability and grounding. From what? The Siren, temptation, desire, and attraction. So a spicy connection. Could have been a female, maybe not, but coming out of and away from a time of uncertainty due to some kind of temptation and desire, kind of like the Devil card here in this particular deck. Learning to be like the jellyfish, go with the flow. And really reevaluating. The card is the Pirate's Treasure, greed and reevaluation. So maybe you had someone around you who was a spicy little hot tamale who you thought was a little bit greedy, and you were protecting yourself from that. Hey, green-eyed devil. And the next card is the Osprey's Dive, precision and confidence. So you decided to confidently make a decision to do what? Work on the Nautilus, your divine harmony. So that should be the harmony of yourself and not being tempted by someone lusty and greedy. So, quick little read for Cancer. That was the first read out using the Dreaming Wave Oracle. Shar should be coming awesome. Is it Yusuf? Yusuf Elba? Aw. Well, thank you. I appreciate your view. I don't remember all of Shar's placements. All right, let's see. Cancer, we're gonna, oh, awesome. Cancer, we're gonna move on to messages from mermaids. I like these decks for water signs, all this water energy that it pulls up. So, green-eyed, you like my janky little background? It looks like some 1960s cabin, right? This table is so low. It makes it difficult to shuffle because it's like I have this tiny little narrow low table. So she's an Aries Sun, Gem Moon, Scorpio rising, Pisces Mercury, Aries Sun, and then Aries Venus. Oh, good. So oh, yeah. So she'll definitely want to tune into the reads if she's got all that fire and water in her chart. All right. Angels, guides, and ancestors. Give us the cards we need to see. The greatest and highest good for the collective. Reading for Cancer. Looking at the next 1 to 3 months. Give us any further clarity. Angels, guides, and ancestors. Hoping that the dogs settle down. Kill Bill, because with that Scorpio rising and the Aries, when she gets mad, oh yeah. Yeah. What else? What else for Cancer? Yep. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, just a little more clarity on that, Cancer. So, have to cover her up. Her arms are covering her a little. So you saw things, you saw the truth of the situation, decided to turn away and re-energize. So pulling your energy back into yourself after the lusty, greedy person. Anything else? And she's got the Pisces, Mercury. Oh, yeah. She was really sweet to read for. It was really nice to do that personal read for her. All right, Cancer. So turning away from some. Oh, yeah. And the next card out in the reverse was free spirit. So, maybe that person was a little too free spirited for you. I'm hearing a runaround. So kind of out in the streets kind of person. You felt like you couldn't trust them. This was a, yeah. Do my hair, do my nails, pay my bills, but don't ask me what I'm doing with the rest of my time when I'm not with you. Where'd you get that new bag? Don't worry about that. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, Cancer. Wise decision, stepping away from that. We're on Cancer. Cancer, whoever I'm pulling for this Cancer read, they had some little spicy hot tamale. Fiery person, siren was the card that came out, and greed. Cancer was turning away from that, 3-9. And Cancer kind of saw the truth of it and put a stop to it and pulled back into their own energy, re-energizing from that. I don't think it was a long-term situation. It didn't feel that way. If it was, the cards don't feel heavy, so it feels like that could be you, the fire siren. You are a spicy hot tamale. I like you that way. Yeah. Working on, oh my gosh, her breasts are just so big and bold out there. They're really, so I got to cover those up because YouTube doesn't like all that. And you're just out there, just, big, bold, all positive, not letting it bring you down at all. So I love that for you, Cancer. You're like, don't ask me what I'm doing with my time. I'm not sending it to you. Yeah, I hear you, Grey 9. Yeah, and and the next card is waiting in the reverse. So you're not waiting on anyone to give you clarity. Hey, Shar, how are you, honey? Oh, thanks. You know what? I'm a hot mess today, Shar. So, my little setup is ghetto fabulous. My hair is a hot mess. I've been in and out of the rain. So yeah, Cancer, you're not waiting on that at all. You're like, no, next, moving on. So yeah, I was in and out of the rain today, dealing with like a whole driveway issue at my house. I've not been able to use my driveway for a couple of weeks. Have a issue with the culvert drain pipe at the end of the driveway. So, yeah, was dealing with that. Exchanging the wrong culvert pipe for the correct one. dealing with U-Hauls and big old pipes. And I'm dog sitting this weekend over at my ex-husband's house. And the wood paneling reminds you of it does look like a mobile home. It's not, it's actually a really nice home, but it's an older home and it hasn't had updates. And this paneling is so janky, it's bad. But yeah, I had to clean this whole area. It was so dusty, y'all. It was so dusty. It was bad. It was bad. So no, you're not kidding. That is what it looks like. Um, yeah, so I'm dog sitting for the weekend for my ex-husband because he took a trip to Boston with our middle son, who will be competing Monday in the Boston Marathon. So everyone send some good vibes out there for my son Ben. This is a huge, big thing for him. So my son, my daughter, my son's girlfriend, and my ex-husband, they're all in Boston, and I am watching dogs and giving anti-seizure med to the dog and making sure that they get to go out and use the potty and all that. So, someone's got to do it. We don't kennel the dogs. So, all right. Any advice for Cancer? Let's do that and do a doorways, and then we'll move on to Pisces. I actually knew somebody who used contact paper that looked like wood paneling to put on their wallpaper. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty ghetto. Or, it's not even, shouldn't use the word ghetto, but it's trailer park fabulous. That's what it feels like over here. Design on a dime, literally a dime. Yeah, I feel trailer park fabulous with I think the home is it was probably built in the 70s, late 60s, early 70s, but it's not had upgrades. And it is literally dog hair everywhere. He does not clean, dust, or vacuum. So I've had to do that quite a bit while I'm here just to function. It is a mobile community. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, I've lived in mobile homes. There was a time in my life where I was homeless. So, I'm not trying to, I'm just saying, I know that it is not my usual setup. So I'm just asking for y'all to give me a little bit of grace here tonight. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being able to take the same home anywhere you want to go. Actually, if it was one of those great big RVs, that would be really awesome to be able to travel and see the world, and that would be really cool. That would be really cool. Like travel all across the U.S. Hey, Delaney, how you doing, honey? All right, so advice for Cancer. We're using the Sea Soul Journey Oracle. Aw, love that. The first card is Awe. May you see the sublime in the everyday. And the next card is Beauty. May you perceive nature's artistry afresh. And Space. May your heart and your scope expand. With this one, I'm really getting your heart remaining open to love, regardless of this. If you were part of this situation with somebody who was kind of out there in the streets, the greedy, pay my bills kind of thing, keep your heart open and keep your, when it says keep your and your scope expand, don't limit yourself to thinking that that's all that's out there just because of one person's behavior. That doesn't mean that that's all that is out there. You obviously have the discernment to walk away from it. You can't do RVs. You said RV stands for Ruins Vacation. No way. Oh my gosh. You're too funny. You're too funny. I'm just going to write down real quick what decks that I used for Cancer. And I am still going to do the doorways. Do I have doorways? Yeah, I brought it. I like to write down what decks that I use so I don't forget. So I can write them in the description. All right. So Cancer. All right. So let's see what the doorways has showing. So the doorways cards are usually intended for what energetic doorways are opening up for you. Looking at 1 to 3 month window. Let's keep it a short time window. 1 to 3 month window. Angels, guides, and ancestors. Give us the cards we need to see. Give us the cards we need to see. Cancer moon, Delaney. Drop my card way up under here. All right, hold on, guys. I dropped that card. What'd you say? Do I have a hot airbrush? Because if you did a hot airbrush on your hair, no. I used two tubes of dye from Sally Beauty, and I don't have any of my tools here to straighten or curl my hair. They're all at my regular house. I didn't bring any of them with me. I'll grab them tomorrow when I go back and check on my other house, on my house. Like I said, I'm at my ex's. Anything else? Spirits, guides, ancestors, and starseeds. We have one card out for the doorway. Is energetic doorways opening. We have graceful bloom. Cultivate your potential and align with abundance. That's a good one. Beautiful harvest. What? Oh, I wanted to say bountiful. Beautiful harvest. So maybe it will be bountiful. Very 10 of Pentacles kind of, not talking about, marriage and all that, but your own, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, graceful bloom. Cultivate your potential and align with abundance. So know that it's possible. Don't limit yourself. No, not airbrush to style it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know, y'all. I literally, y'all just gonna have to forgive the mess tonight. Because like I said, I've been in the rain, and I had it straightened this morning. Well, yeah, when I went back to my house, I straightened it earlier, but then I was in the rain, and so it's just a hot mess right now, and I didn't have time to do it again before I came on. So, but I'll tell you what, I'll do it for y'all tomorrow. I'm hoping to do like a morning, somewhere between like 10 and noon tomorrow. Start with the reads tomorrow. I don't want to be up late tomorrow night doing reads because I start my new position at work on Monday. So that was the Graceful Bloom card. Cultivate your potential and align with abundance. Beautiful harvest. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know I'm a hot mess tonight. I am a hot mess. Yes. Woot woot. Promoted. Yeah. Yeah. That feels good. Feels good. I love where I work. I really do. Anything else for Cancer for the next 1 to 3 months? Anything else? I mean, that's pretty positive. Beautiful harvest and abundance. So keep your mind open and focused on abundance. Be grateful for what you do have in your life. Any small blessing. Know that the doorway is open for the abundance to come in. So, and that could be abundance in all areas of your life. Yeah, you did tell me I was going to get it. I appreciated that vote of confidence. I told, and I talked with Karen. Karen did a little, that was in one of the reads that she did for me. I knew that I had to go talk to somebody in HR who, it can be, we called him a prickly pear, like a little bit of a difficult person. And that conversation, she said, you literally changed their whole perception and bent their whole perception, and said that she saw things going positive, and it did. So it was well worth it to have that conversation, that private conversation before the interview. All right, so we have 4 more cards out for you, Cancer, for the divine doorways. So that is the energetic doorways that are opening up. So we have natural growth. Seeds you have planted are beginning to flourish now, bringing you lasting success. And rite of passage, it is now time to let go and prepare for new growth. It's telling you to cross the threshold. So stepping into that abundance, stepping into maybe a new job, a new career, adding on, if you have your own private business, something that you're creating, it's telling you to prepare for the growth and cross the threshold. And I'm seeing that as adding on and opening up something to do with your business idea that you haven't brought out to the light of the public eye. So it's telling you to move forward with that and cross the threshold. I'm seeing planning meetings. So there may be someone. Yep, I know what this is for. If this is about a book that you're writing, if this is about your book, it's time to start setting up the planning meetings for publishing of that. And the next card out is cloudy vision. Not all is clear at first, but the path will reveal itself. Trust the journey. Look at that big old open doorway and the steps ascending. Work is paying for you to get your certificate. Nice. I love that. Yeah, I wonder who that is. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, so the doorways, I'll go through those one more time, in case, because we were chit-chatting. Graceful bloom. This is everything that's the energetic doorway is there. The energy is there for all of this to come in the next 1 to 3 months. Graceful bloom, cultivate your potential and align with abundance, beautiful harvest. Yeah, get your butt into gear. Natural growth. Seeds you have planted are beginning to flourish now, bringing you lasting success. It's a rite of passage. It is now time to let go and prepare for new growth. Cross the threshold. That's where I was seeing the planning meetings. Time to start setting those planning meetings, and that will get you into gear. You can talk to a publisher even if you don't have everything completed with the book. Start getting ideas of who you want to work with. Yeah, I mean, Delaney, Delaney, can't you do it all? Can't you do it all? And cloudy vision, not all is clear at first, but the path will reveal itself. Trust the journey. Writing is it's so easy for someone to tell you, you know, come on, get to work, get to working on it, get to writing. You know, I know. I have things that I need to publish too, and they're incomplete works. I do know a couple publishers, but I don't like those publishers. I'm not going to work with those publishers. So, but um, I'm feeling that itch again to get writing and get back to completing that work. So it's just, man, life is really busy right now. So yeah, a million and one things to do. But okay, Cancer, that was a quick read for you. And we are going to move on to Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. So, do I want to use that? I don't. I want to use something completely different. Completely different. You don't even know a publisher there. No, yeah. I've never published a book. Never published a book myself either. All right, Pisces. We are starting with the Mindscapes Tarot. That's a new tarot deck for me. The art just has a whole lot of nature scenes, but writing is tricky. Sometimes you feel like you should be writing something or that you have to write something and then you can't think of anything. Exactly. Yeah, my writing usually comes channeled. Yeah, I don't know if I want to use this. Yeah, no, I'm not feeling this deck. It feels icky. Okay. All right, let's go something else. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right. Light seers. Light seers. We got them all out. Yeah, whether you're writing, you know, poetry or music or a book, for most people. I mean, I know some people say, you know, sit down, write something every day. It'll come easier. And other people like me, my writing is, it's just when I feel like I have to write, it flows out almost like channeled. And I'll write a good chunk of stuff all at one time. Oh, okay. All right, Pisces. First couple of cards out are good. Angels, guides, and ancestors. Give us the cards we need to see. Give us the cards we need to see. Okay. What is this about? Pisces. Okay. Pisces, what are you going through? Angels, guides, ancestors. Probably restructured the wording of the book. Oh, you were using Chat GPT. You had to upload your story to Chat GPT to get some idea around it, and unbelievably out. Yeah. Give you an outline of chapters that you'll have to elaborate on. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. When I was working on my book, it was like, I think I have I came up with I had the general idea. I came up with all of the um, chapter ideas and titles kind of right away. And then I started just writing, flowing like boom, 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 boom. And over maybe a month or two, maybe 3. I wrote like 8, 9 chapters, and then it's been on a stall for freaking ever. Okay, what else, Pisces? What else, Pisces? Let's flesh this story out. Wow. Why? Why, Pisces? Why? Why? Why was this going on, Pisces? Why was this going on? Why was this going on? Okay. Okay. And got a big old spread coming out here for Pisces. Let me read more about what else. Oh, Pisces. Okay. All right. This is quite a read, Pisces. Pisces is going through something. Okay. So, using the Light Seers Tarot. Remember, this is a general collective read for Pisces. Not going to resonate for everyone. If it does, great, take it. It might not be your story. It could be someone else's. But the first card out we have is Six of Wands. So, victory, recognition, reward, standing in your truth and your power. Victory over what? The Eight of Swords in reverse. So being all stuck in your head, a lot of inner reflection, feeling like, oh man, like a whole lot of chatter, internal and external, and feeling like your hands were tied. You couldn't see a way out of the situation that you were in. Very bound, very restricted. You're having victory over that. And the Five of Swords energy. Again, all in your head and people gossiping in your ear, telling you what to do. And the next card out is the Moon in reverse. So things no longer being hidden. The truth being revealed. And what is that? It caused a Tower moment. Ace of Swords. I felt like this was facing the truth. You'll see why when you see the next cards that come out. That you were sitting in Four of Cups energy, holding your own self back from what the Sun, your happiness. When I asked why, you were in King of Cups energy. So feeling all this emotion, sitting there, see how he's got his finger in the emotion. I'm trying to put my finger on the emotions that I'm feeling, trying to, I'm just sitting here in them, just sitting in these feelings. But he's not saying anything about it. He's not doing anything about it. He's taking no action at all. None. And look at the ship in the background. The ship is sailing on. So not speaking what your heart really felt. And again, the question why, Temperance, you were trying to find your balance. About what? A Two of Cups, some kind of love situation that you were feeling with someone. All right, let me gather these up because I'm running out of room on the table. And the truth, or the next action that you're in, is Knight of Cups. So taking action on the feelings that you've been feeling for a while. The Fool, ready to do something, take a leap of faith. And why? Um, and because you caused yourself your own Ten of Swords, and you probably caused it to your Two of Cups. So you're in that chariot, and you're ready to take action. Because holding back was holding back from your very own happiness. So interesting. So what are you going to do with that chariot? I'm assuming that you're going to speak. What do we have next? What do we have next for action for Pisces? What action is Pisces going to take with that chariot, with that moving forward and the Fool? Not a lot. Not staying stuck. Coming out of that Eight of Swords. Angels, guides, and ancestors. Give us the cards we need to see. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. Tell me it's not just all passion, but following what your heart wants. And what would that be? What or who would that be? And that King of Cups, Knight of Cups doesn't have to be that you are a masculine. It's just an energy. Just an energy. Sitting in your emotions, holding yourself back from your own happiness. A Two of Cups relationship. Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, you want a new passionate beginning with who? Someone that you see as Six of Cups. Someone who speaks to your inner child. Could be someone you've known for a long time. Some sort of a soulmate. You feel a connection. This person brings you peace. There's a loyalty to this person. What else? So you're going towards someone. You're getting ready to take that action. It's but Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. You're trying to decide. Trying to decide how. How. I'm hearing how. What do I say? How. 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 How do I even say all this? How do I even say all this? But I gotta do it. How do I even say all this? How do I even say all this? But I gotta do it. I gotta just speak it. I gotta just tell the truth. I gotta just speak it. All right, next two. Shit. Holy hell. Wow. Wow. So whoever it is, Queen of Pentacles. So could be an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone who you see as very Gaia energy, very grounded energy. Stable, secure, has her own, Miss Independent. And you want to come in, wow, holy crap. You want to come in as the Emperor. You want to come in as Big Boss Daddy, Pisces. So, look at that big old chess piece, though. He's chilling. He's very focused, though. Very focused on, well, this is my last big piece on the chessboard. Once I do this, and I put this piece down, everything's gonna change. But that yellow, look at that yellow kind of energy around him, solar plexus. So finding your confidence to finally say whatever it is that you've been holding all these feelings in, to for whoever this person is. You confessed it was you. All right, Pisces. That's quite a revelation. Anything else for this read for Pisces? Ooh, yep, I got a bunch. We got 5. Holy crap. Wow. So yeah, you've been in the Hermit, or you are in the Hermit. A little bit of inner reflection. 2 of Swords, a little bit up in your head, making that final decision. The judgment, the final judgment, seeing how feeling free, those emotions, letting those emotions come out. Literally looks like coming out from the heart chakra area. Wanting a death and rebirth. For what? Someone that you see as 10 of Pentacles. You could see a stable future with this person. Wow. Wow. All right, Pisces. That was your first read with the Light Seer's Tarot. So somebody out there no longer wanting to hold themselves back from their happiness. Okay. Let's see. Let's do another pull. The Emperor card on the Light Seers looks just like your Aries dude. Oh, that's interesting. All right, Pisces. We're going to pull from, I don't know why, but I'm being pulled over to the Osho Zen Tarot. So let's see. Any advice for Pisces from the Osho Zen? Any advice? All right, there's the fire up my back. There's the fire up my back. I was like, where's my fire? Where's my Kundalini? There we go. Okay, take the flipper. Yep, that tracks with the last read. Anything else? All right. All right, why? All right, clarify. Clarify. Yep. Wow. Similar, just, yep. Wow. Wow. Anything else? Wow, okay. Wow. Anything else, Pisces? Anything else? Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Keep them in order, Missy. Okay. Very similar Very similar to the first read. So Pisces, the first card out from the Osho Zen is the Creator. It's like the magician, the master manifester. So you're in that energy. You're ready to be the creator and create the life that you want. Look at all that golden light again, solar plexus energy, standing in your power, confidence. Next card out echoes that, courage. Next card out is two, a choice, possibilities, looking at all the possibilities, eagle eye view, looking at things from a high perspective. no longer willing to just be moment to moment, wanting to take that action. Hello, Jared. Because you've had a breakthrough, just like the Tower card on that first spread, and a transformation, the death and rebirth, postponement in the reverse, no longer wanting to hold back. Yeah. Yep. Comparison in the reverse, no longer comparing. So maybe you were, comparing two people. And I'm hearing there is no comparison. They're so very different. So very different. Wow. No longer stuck in trying to control the situation or under someone else's control. The dream in reverse, so not willing to just have the fantasy of what things could be, holding yourself back from your own happiness. You're ready for the adventure. That fool, never going to give him another chance. He had his chance, whatever is it. She really don't care. You're not dealing with it. Yeah. It's been a busy weekend. A lot going on, but the next card is going with the flow, feeling all those emotions. Friendliness, coming in with some kind of a friendly offer, really trying to spark some kind of passion, asking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, coming in with some communication, trying to make peace with all the doves on the card, for asking for understanding. You're saying that your reason was conditioning. You were conditioned to hold back your emotions, not speak your emotions, always act like you were strong, not reveal what was in your heart. Okay. Yep. But all of that traveling, which I'm getting, was like a running away kind of energy. Thank you, Green Eye. I don't even know what it was, but if you blocked it, I'm sure it was for a good reason. So yeah, all of the traveling that I'm hearing was running away from your own happiness, kind of self-sabotaging a connection, was exhausting. I mean, look at that. Look at all that. And you're tired of the suppression, so. Yeah. Greenette, I appreciate you. Love my mods. So both of those reads very similar for Pisces, whoever you are out there. Remember, this is a general read for entertainment purposes only. But no longer willing to sacrifice your own happiness and hide your emotions of what you feel about a 2 of Cups. Ready to take some action on it. So we'll see. Pisces, let's get you a... Are we doing doorways? No, let's do deep dive. Let's do deep dive for Pisces. You're like, nope, swear to God, motherfucker. Light Seers. All right, let me just write down what decks I used on that so I can put them in the description when I post it. All right, and we're going to use the Deep Dive Oracle. Deep Dive usually deals with the hidden. What's hidden? What's hidden? What's hidden? All right, make sure I had them all going the right way and didn't have any cards in there I didn't need because, you know, I threw them into a bag. I'm not going to promise when I'm going to do the affirmation video. I'm doing 6 signs tonight, 6 tomorrow. I'm dog sitting. I have a driveway that's tore up, so I'll get to it. I'll get to it as soon as I can, hon. I know you're waiting for it. I wrote down all the ones that I want to do, and I have a Reiki series that I'm going to be putting out soon too. So, all right, Pisces. Let's see the deep dive. Deep dive is usually the hidden information, things that maybe we're not even wanting to acknowledge ourselves. So what do we have? Unified flames, connections with others, amplify your light and lead to greater achievements. Mutual support. So maybe you didn't offer that in the past and you're wanting to. Both of those reads were about denying your own happiness, about a 2 of Cups that you felt a soulmate connection to and wanting to take action on that. So unified flames. Oh, what'd you remember? Oh, yeah. You started your schools. Your schools. Schools? Why did I say schools? Your classes. 1 school. I'm excited for you. That's awesome. Green 9. All right, what else for the deep dive for Pisces? What else? What else? What else? You remember me? I don't know. Where do you know me from? Are you talking to me or someone else in the chat? You're welcome, Jared. I appreciate your patience. Thank you, hon. If you're just popping in, remember to hit the like on the live. This will probably take quite a while to post. It's going to be a longer read because I'm going to read for 6 signs tonight. So, cool. Well, I'm glad you're here again. So I'm at a totally different location. I am at my ex-husband's house dog sitting for the weekend, which is causing me a little bit of asthma. So I'm kind of flying through the reads tonight because of that, because I don't want to start coughing in on camera all the fur that's flying around here. But I am dog sitting for the weekend because my ex is on a trip to Boston with our middle son, who will be racing in the Boston Marathon on Monday. So everybody out there send good vibes and good wishes, well wishes to my son Ben. I should hold up his picture and he'll be like, oh my God, Mom, really? So, okay. So I will hold. So this is my middle son, Ben. And he is racing in the Boston Marathon on Monday. So send good vibes to Ben. So that's why I'm dog sitting. Because the one dog has anxiety and the other has multiple seizures daily. So not only do they need to go out and go to the bathroom and be fed, but Zeke needs medicine, anti-seizure meds 4 times a day. So I'm here doing all that. They're chilling on the couch right now. So he is handsome. He is a handsome boy. All right. Anything else from the deep dive? Was that it? Just the Unified Flame card? That was it. That was it. Any other clarity? Anything else hidden? Anything else hidden for Pisces? Angels, guides, ancestors, starseeds. Anything else? Feeling fire on my back now, guys. Fire on my back. Anything else? Anything else? Nothing else from this deck? Okay, that was a pretty clear-cut message. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the final 3 cards out on the deep dive for Pisces. Beyond time. Remember to live in the present while being aware of the bigger picture. Stay fully present. I missed it. I totally missed it. Autocorrect needs to work on itself just like everybody else. The next card is Bright Tides. With every moment of chaos, there's a chance to transform and renew. Harmony in duality. And the final card, Dreamy Glow. Nurture and cherish your dreams, no matter how elusive they might seem. Whispered vision. So I'm actually getting that you were getting downloads and information to help guide you when you were asking for clarity on how to move forward from all of that. 8 of Swords, trapped in your head, feeling tied, restricted, like you couldn't move forward on anything. So at least you felt like and I know, and you're laughing. No matter how elusive they may seem, I'm here. She's like, yeah, that's pretty elusive. If that's it's not an Aries. We're reading for Pisces. You tried to delete it. I didn't see it, so whatever it was, whatever it was, it didn't bother me. It's a compliment to your masculine side, Char. Oh, you ladies are... All right. Let me clear Pisces energy out. I feel like I'm flying through these tonight. All right, let me take a sip of... and before anyone gripes at me for drinking pop or soda, I normally do not. Literally never buy it. I'm drinking it tonight because someone gave me a free can of soda, so I don't even buy it. I literally have not bought soda in years, so just tonight to keep me awake. You don't... That was a hiccup. You don't want to look like Howard Stern in a dress. Green-eyed, you could never. Oh my goodness. You could never. Never. See? I don't drink it. And I got the hiccups from drinking 2 sips of soda. Howard Stern in a dress. Crack me up. All right. Thank you, Jared. All right. What do we want to go to for Scorpio? Scorpio. I don't know why. Being pulled towards the yin yang oracle. And I just heard. Do I have it? Where is? So tell me I brought it. There it is. And heard yin yang and shaman's dream. Okay. I didn't even know if I brought that deck. All right, reading for Scorpio. Okay, this deck feels heavy, so we must need to review for Scorpio. When a deck feels heavy, it typically is some lingering, icky energy. It could be past, just to give us a picture of where you're coming from. But the deck feels heavy, which to me is the energy feels heavy. You shouldn't name yourself Itty Bitty Titty Committee. They're really not itty bitty. BB's on an ironing board. Oh, green-eyed. You're funny. All right, angels, guides, and let me focus. Let me focus, because y'all are starting to wild it up in the chat. We won't talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. I'm going to leave mine out of that. What else, Scorpio? Oh, one card out. Oh, yep. Okay. All right. I'm already feeling you, Scorpio. What else? What else? That's quite a lot. Anything else? Anything else? Angels, guides, ancestors, starseed. Okay. Oh. Oh, it's interesting. That's conflicting. Give me clarity. Give me clarity, please. Oh, I'm showing a little tata there. Didn't mean to lean over and show all that. All right, give me some clarity for those conflicting cards for Scorpio. Angels, guides, and ancestors. These cards I need to see. Thank you. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. All right. That's a big read. All right, let me put them in order. This is a big read for Scorpio. All right. So Scorpio, this is something that you've been going through. All right. So Scorpio, this is something you've been going through for a while. Um, a sort of an inner renewal. You have a spark. Um, a spark and a renewal that came about after an unexpected storm or tower moment. What I heard for some of you was a recent death or an anniversary of a death. And that caused you some clarity. You had some downloads and information coming through your third eye. Memories and nostalgia. Your higher self was activated. You had an epiphany or a breakthrough, so a positive tower moment. You chose to distance yourself and take a time out to make some decisions about what was causing your triggers, disharmony and conflict with everyone. I'm hearing literally with everyone, family, friends, partners, everyone. You were just not able to get along with anyone for a while. And this could be like a pattern of relationships. The genie's lamp there, you have a wish that you'd like to have fulfilled of what? Forming a solid foundation, of a solid partnership, solid relationships, healthy relationships. Um, but you decided to distance, retreat, and time out for self care to be in your own energy. Um, and when I asked why, the Venus card came out with this great big flower. And what I was hearing was you offer so much of yourself to others. You give so much of yourself to others, or try to, and always being the one to overgive. And this time, you didn't want to repeat that cycle with the rebirth in the reverse of overgiving. Um, yep, yep. You were feeling guarded and vulnerable. I feel like this was a big kind of dark night of the soul thing that you went through. Um, transformation. Speaking with your ancestors and guides on how to alchemize and change the outcome of your relationships with others, family, friends, and lovers. Trusting in the divine timing and working on healing your inner child. I love this particular card with the inner child work and healing, is that you've done so much of the work that you're almost ready to step out from that time and that period of reflection. The shadow part of you that you were working on was your own self-worth and expectations. Maybe expecting that others wouldn't want to give to you the way that you would give to them, or why wouldn't they, or being guarded and then questioning others about their motives. I'm hearing jealousy issues, a bit of ego, vanity, and pride. and you're learning to release and surrender and purge all of that. So if that came about from, I'm hearing that this was maybe a series of losses and death. Yeah, paranoid. A series of losses and deaths that mostly family related, could have been friends too, but mostly family related, that made you think about the people that you lost and your relationships with them that were troubled and how it affected you with all of the other relationships in your life. So that's deep, heavy stuff, Scorpio. If that is what you've been going through, I'm sorry for your losses. And I hope that you heal and are able to have some clarity on what inner work you need to still get through so that you can have healthy relationships with everyone in your life. The next deck I was pulled to was the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Reading for Scorpio, continuing with a read for Scorpio. Remember, this is general, collective, and for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, that's what I was feeling too, green-eyed. Paranoid energy, a bit of... okay, I'm hearing Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. So yeah, the family of playas from the Himalayas. Seeing toxic masculinity and modeling that. He cheats, she cheats. Yeah, oh man. Yeah. Kind of realizing where that came from. Realizing where that came from and how it helped pattern your relationships. Scorpio. All right, I dropped one under my chair. This is the teeniest, tiniest little setup, y'all. Okay, let me keep these in order here. All right, anything else? All right, stop and ask for clarity is what I'm hearing. Okay. All right, so this is using the Shaman's Dream Oracle. The first card out is Eyes of the Eagle, rising above the fray. So looking at things very, very closely. Taking a deep, deep look. Oh. Falling angel, spiritual narcolepsy. I'm hearing fallen angel. Not falling, fallen. You were spiritually asleep. And for the Scorpio, man, this is a very particular Scorpio that I'm picking up on their energy. I'm not going to say who it is. But yeah, they had really, really even turned away from any kind of spirituality. They were like, did not want to hear anything about it. Had real limited beliefs to what spirituality was. Turned away from it. So, yeah. I'm feeling like an empty well, very depleted, time to replenish. Another, looking at things very closely, Eye of the Needle, intentionality. Trying to be more intentional with your words, deeds, and behaviors. Oh, ha ha ha. Yep, here's a not wanting to overgive. Again, repeating some of the information in that first read. Protecting the future. protecting what you've built financially, not giving it all away to everyone that you try to date and build a future with. Um, just it doesn't mean you don't want to give, just not over giving to try to prove your love to someone. The next card out is Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. So trying to go with the flow more and trust in someone instead of trying to control every bit of the narrative. Well, I asked you if you wanted to go spend time with me, but you said you was yep, but you said you was busy, or you said you was with your daughter, your girlfriend, your friend, getting your feelings butt hurt. Getting your feelings butt hurt. Hello, Krishna from India. Thank you very much. Welcome in anyone new. Remember to hit like on the video, please. You're watching this series. I haven't heard of that. Krishna, I'm not doing personal reads right now, hon. I'm doing water signs and then fire signs. So, all right, let me refocus on this. That pulled my attention away. So Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. So not trying to control every bit of the narrative, Scorpio. Not trying to control someone's actions, behaviors, and moving out of the stagnation of that inner reflection, the storm. The next card out is Stars in the Sky, Limitless Possibility. That's what I'm feeling was a opening up to spiritual beliefs that maybe you would not have considered before. I'm feeling like this is what am I hearing, Spirit? Realizing that we can connect to our loved ones in the beyond. That they can speak to us, they can come to us in dreams, they can give us signs, they can give us guidance. Opening up to that possibility. And yeah, you felt like you lost your compass, lost your way for a while, but now you're getting back to your integrity. Being honest, truthful, authentic, and trying to release some of those controlling tendencies and ways. So really looking at that. It does still feel like you're still going through that, Scorpio. But you've done a big chunk of the work. So kudos to you for that. Did I say? All right. Just writing down. We want to do. Let's do, since you know what, Scorpio, since you are opening up to the possibilities of communication with spirit and the beyond, and you've lost loved ones, let's do a sacred ancestor messages pull. Angels, guides, ancestors, starseeds, give us the message we need to see for clarity and direction for Scorpio. And any messages from the ancestors, please. Ancestors for Scorpio, come through. Ancestors for Scorpio, come through. No walk-ins, please. No walk-ins into my energy. Please just communicate through the cards. Communicate through the cards, please. No walk-ins, please. Communicate through the cards. Sorry, y'all. Mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm just, yeah. Oh my God, I don't even want to say that. Communicate through the cards, please. Sorry, y'all. I have spirit. Um, yes, if you would like to donate, you can donate to my Cash App. It is linked in the bio on my page. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to pull it together. I do have spirit who's trying to physically kind of do a walk into my energy, and I'm feeling some of the physical conditions that they had when they were struggling before their passing. And one of the issues that they had from a surgical intervention, so I'm having pain in my neck right now. Um, and I'm really trying to push them to just communicate through the cards, not through the walk-in energy. It's a little overwhelming right now. Okay. Angels, guides, ancestors, can we please just communicate through the cards? There's a message through the cards, please. Okay. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Anything else for Scorpio? Hmm. Okay. All right, so the sacred ancestor messages for Scorpio. We have Mystic Path. The answers that you seek are already within you, waiting to be unlocked through stillness and reflection. The divine is found in silence. Dive deeper into your core. So it's urging you to continue mindfulness and meditation, self reflection, to find the answers that are already within. The next card out is Blessed Protector. Stand firm in your truth. Create a safe space for growth and flourishing. Guard those you love with strength and compassion. Love is the greatest shield. So it's urging you, saying you have a protector and you need to be a protector. The next card is Loving Caregiver. Nurture not just your loved ones, but also the dreams and visions that are still in their infancy. Give the love that allows life to flourish. Handle with care. And the final card out is Master Artisan. Your work is a reflection of your soul. Infuse your creations with passion. What you build today will touch lives long after you're gone. Perfection is in the details. And I feel like this is not an actual physical building, but the person that you're trying to build yourself into becoming, that you are trying to create a new and better version of you and model that to those around you, to your lineage. I'm seeing stair-step children, a couple of children close in age, and you're trying to create this new version of you, stronger, more compassionate, protector of those that you love, um, without the toxicity in the romantic relationships, and to try to show others how to be that way as you learn a new way of being. So, all right, Scorpio, that was a little bit of a heavy read, y'all. But that's what we have. All right, let me write down the decks that we used. All right, so we're finished with water signs for tonight. And let me take another sip here. And we'll move on to the fire signs. Who's still here? The ladies got quiet. Let me clear that heavy stuff out. You there, Shar? Good. Yeah, I feel like I knew who that was, and it wasn't someone who's here in the read tonight. But I know who it was. I feel like I know who it was. Could resonate with more than one person, but I feel like I was picking up a very specific person. I saw that, Jared. I just haven't had time to respond. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was just like, anyone still here? I'm sorry, I was so zoned in with that because they were trying to walk in, and it was like overwhelming me. That, yeah, it was I don't want to say on here. It was someone too close to home for me. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later who I was picking up. It was yeah, that was different. That was different. Okay. Let me ground myself a little. I tried to clear that out. And I want to move on to Aries. I don't want those. Can I want that again? That. Aries. Ooh, Aries. Interesting decks. All right. Yeah. So it was a extended family member, too close to me, and a passed on loved one. All right, moving on to Aries, starting with, there goes my back, wisdom of the hidden realms. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying not to cry. That was intense. That was intense. All right. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms is an oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. And let's see what we have for Aries. Let's look at the next 1 to 3 months. 1 to 3 months for Aries. Could we get General Collective? General Collective. Thanks, guys. Shake it off. Thank you for coming through, but can we not do that on camera again, please? No, I know that. I know they don't. I know they don't want me to be sad. It's just I didn't need to feel their physical stuff. I knew very well what they went through. It was just confirmation of who is trying to connect. He's trying to connect to his brother. And they're yeah. Okay, Aries. Yeah, okay. What do we have? First card out. The Fire Prince. Optimism and aggression. There's that fire energy. There's that fire energy. Prince of Wands. Some new passionate endeavor. Don't know where it's going yet. Don't know if this is lusty stuff. No, it's not. It is, yeah, creation. Creation is what I'm hearing. So a new creation. You're in that energy. Very gung-ho with the aggression. Optimistic. The next card is the Winged Wise Ones. You have angelic help and miraculous aid. The next card is the Horse King, assistance and control. Good card to have with it being the year of the fire horse. Being in command of the situation. Taking the reins is what I'm hearing. What else do we have for Aries? What else do we have? What's the new project, Aries? Ready for new beginnings, Shar? Good. Green-eyed, you want somebody who's got like a Barry White voice? All right, I'm trying to think of some Barry White lyrics and give it to you. Hold on. I don't know if I can make my voice that deep. I was going to do it just for you. You want somebody to tell me that all they're wearing is a smile. I don't think I can get my voice to go that deep. I can hear him in my head though. Oh my gosh. That's funny. I could do a hell of a Jimmy Bob, Jimmy Bob? No, Billy Bob Thornton from Sling Blade. I don't know about Barry White, so I don't think that would work for you, Green Eye. That probably wouldn't melt your panties. In their birthday suit, GED. Anything else for Aries? Shar, you exchanged numbers with the Taurus. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got some new earth energy in your life. Char's about to be in matching suits pretty soon. Good for you, Char. Spicy, spicy. I'll live vicariously through all of you. Anything else for Aries? Anything else for Aries? What should we know about this new Prince of Wands, optimistic, aggressive, angelic help, ready to take control? Green Knight, you said this man is fine. I gotta say, him and Char make a very attractive looking couple. You said chicka chicka boom boom, bow chicka wow wow, chicka wow wow. All the, yeah. All right, what else do we have? Nice. Nice. All right, so this is good. It's it's business. It's business time. Who is that? Flight of the Conchords. Char, I hope it's more than 2 minutes. 2 minutes in the bedroom. All right, so I asked for some clarity on your person. The Metal King, discipline, armor, and boundaries. So what I'm getting from this card is they're a very logical thinker. They have good boundaries. A very disciplined person. A protector, though. A protector. They may have been through some battles in life, but that means they're a little bit fearless. So, that's good. Holy crap. Okay, Char. I don't want to spoil the surprise. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Um, Not old school thinking, but old school values. So, um, yeah. There's someone who's been through enough crap that they know how to protect themselves and have good boundaries, disciplined in their work and in their relationships, but they would be a protector. And what I like, yeah, making love, making love, making love for 2 minutes, two whole minutes. I love that song. It just cracks me up. That video is a riot. So Aries, the next card out is the Hungry Ghost in the reverse. So that's a good thing. We don't want any of that. No obsessions, no obsessive behavior, no scarcity consciousness, and no attachment. So that's awesome. That's awesome. So this person has healed a bunch of their shit. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. No attachments, so no attachments to old exes. They're coming in clean. No scarcity consciousness, so not, yep, that's what I think too. No scarcity consciousness. They're not like, oh, I'm not enough or I don't have enough. They're not like big ego. Um, they just, they know themselves. They know themselves well. So, yep, yep. Shara, I literally feel like you're almost getting a personal read here. All right. Anything else for Aries? Any other Aries out there? What do we got? General collective. Wink, wink. General collective for Aries. Angels, guides, ancestors, and star seeds. Give us the message we need to see. Give us the message we need to see. um, so I'm hearing new shoes. Break him in easy. Break him in easy. Um, yeah. Don't. Yep. Yep. Break him in easy, Shar. Holy moly. Holy moly. Don't put the whole hammer down on him. Oh my gosh. You've been looking for something for her to wear. Go a little demure. Shar, you are, what am I got? Oh my gosh. Okay, what am I hearing? She's got curves. She's got the curves are kicking. The curves are kicking. He likes your curves. He likes your curves. Your curves are kicking. So you do not have to peacock or show too much skin. He's literally already quite attracted to you. So yeah. Shar's gonna show it with pink. She said she's gonna show it with pasties and a little leaf covering her and some heels. Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't show it all. Don't show it all. He's already so on fire for you. But yeah. Give some intrigue there. I keep hearing that. She's got the curves that kicking. Curves be kicking. Curves be kicking, man. I don't know if this is him talking to a friend. Them curves be kicking. I've never heard anyone say that. I don't say that, so I don't know. That must be something he's saying to a friend for real. That's funny. I already know he knows what she looks like when she walked away. Yeah, keep the mind boggling. Does that sound like him? Yeah. Yeah, he likes them peaches. He recognizes her from the back better than the front. I hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you walk away. Oh, Shar. Anything else? Anything else? Any words of advice? Yeah, we're trying really hard to keep it a little more PG. Anything else? Sacred Rebels. I'm hearing sacred. Okay, I'm hearing go to the other deck. All right. Shar. Whew. Yeah, he is. He's loving it. Don't let him lie to you. He's loving it. He likes it. He's like, yeah. He's like, oh, Shar, please drop something and pick it up. Seeing Shar in like a little, they call them a pencil skirt. So they're kind of tapered and tighter at the bottom. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Dropping a little pen. Oh, acting so dainty. Char, do you wear heels at work? Seeing you in a pencil skirt and heels. So if you don't wear that at work, he'd like to see that. Yeah. Yeah. What what do they call it? The bend and flick. What was that? She wears these leggings and her little sweater dress. Yeah. I I don't know. I'm envisioning her in this little tight pencil skirt, um, with these black heels, not big tall heels, but like a little bow on the back of the heel. He wore a bodycon dress and he dropped his papers. Told you those curves be kicking. Hairspray, yeah, bend and flick. I think it was bend and flick. Like I can picture her now. Yeah. All right. From the Sacred Rebels for Aries, what do we need to know, Aries, in the next 1 to 3 months? What do we need to know? Oh. Mm-hmm. Well, all right, I gotta cover. Faith is in the process. I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking about that card. She's bending over all naked in prayer. Little birdie on her spine. Um, oh my God, Char, I so want to tell you what I'm hearing, but I can't. I just can't. I just can't. Yeah, use your imagination, Char. Use your imagination. Just assume the position, girl. Somewhere within the next 3 months. Hot and spicy. But he's a protector. I like that he's a protector. Don't say it, Missy. Don't say it. He's definitely going to protect you from the rear at all times. Oh my gosh. All right. Is it more than that, Spirit? Because, nothing wrong with spicy, but let me know. Let me know Char's okay. All right. You already told me he's a protector. I'm just being like, he better be a good one. Watch me. Like, my big mama bear coming out. My big mama bear coming out. Like, don't let him be a player. Don't make me have to fuck somebody up. Don't make me have to catch a flight. Because I'm not trying to catch a case. Anything else? Spirits, guides, and ancestors. All right, what else? Ooh. All right. Collaborative dreaming. You both might be dreaming of each other. You'll bail me out. All right, baby. You'll catch a flight, but not a felony. They won't even suspect I'd be there. Why would I? Right. Yeah. Always the protector. That's that earth sign coming out at me. So y'all might be dreaming of each other. That reflective there. Collaborative dreaming. That's interesting. Fantasizing about each other in the same way. That's good. That's good. What else? Oh, good. Oh, conscious connections. Look at. All right, y'all. I'm gonna show it for like a half a second. Look at that little booty on her. Look at the booty peeking out. All right, I gotta cover that up. conscious connections. So, very well aware of the kind of connection that you want to have, mindful connections. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And Shar, I don't know if this is yours, but for Aries, card number 42, the word wants to be written. The word wants to be written. So if there's someone out there who's supposed to be writing, popping through for the writers out there, the word wants to be written. Look at all those. Oh, wow. Very transformative with all those butterflies and all that light around the crown. About a transformation that you went through. Look at all that light shooting out of the crown and third eye there. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. And the butterfly right over the throat chakra too. Can you see that? Love that card. So writers, get on it, own it. All right. Anything else? Anything else for Aries? You'll take, that is a beautiful card. Oh, nice. This is very beautiful and promising, y'all. Card number 33. Maybe you're a life path 33 or your person is, but heaven sent. You put the thoughts out into the universe for the kind of the next partner that you'd want. And Spirit heard. Spirit heard. All right, I think I just lost it for a second and came back. So if you didn't see it, look at that. Beautiful. Green Knight, I'm not even going to repeat that out loud. Oh my gosh. All right, that was a very pretty read from the Sacred Rebels. Did I only read from, did I only read from one? No, I read from, yeah, okay. I read from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms and then Sacred Rebels. I forgot to write the first deck down so I could put it in the description. What? Aw, the dogs are, the one dog is like wanting loved on. He's like, what are you doing? We're supposed to be cuddled up in bed right now. Zeke is starting to whine. Okay. I still have 2 more to get through, buddy. You come over and get some lovin's. Want some lovin's? Just don't knock the table over. You gotta come over here. Come over here. Come here. Come around. Can you come around? He's so confused. Come over here. Come here. Come here, Zeke. Come on. Come around. Come on. He's like, nope. You're confused by the tables. Confused by the tables. Come here. All right, I'm gonna move the table out for a second so he can come. Come on. Come here. What do you want? What do you want? Come here. I'm not ready to go to bed. I'm not ready to go to bed. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna move on quickly to Leo since Mr. Zeke is whining. Come here, buddy. You can come around over here. Come around the table. Come around. No. He's like, no. I want to cuddles. Not yet, buddy. Not yet, buddy. Not yet, buddy. All right. All right. Reading for Leo. I've been circling around each other for way too long. Attention has been so built up. The first You better, yeah. Yep. All right. Starting for Leo, using the Priestess of Light Oracle. Angels, guides, and ancestors. Give us the cards we need to see. Give us the cards we need to see. Message for Leo, general collective, next 1 to 3 months. Next 1 to 3 months. Come here. I'm going to have to come over to me. I can't pick you up over this table, buddy. I can't pick you up over the table. I can't pick you up. Aww. Okay. You want a treat? Do you want a treat? All right, give me 2 seconds to give him a treat. I'm going to try to get him to come over here so I won't keep whining so I can finish read. I'll be right back, guys. Here. Let's go. Here, over here. See, right there. There we go. I'm trying to get him to come on camera since he's whining. You gotta come over here if you want one. Come here. Come here. Come here. Sophie's gonna come up. Come here. You're so freaked out by the table. Why are you freaked out by the table? That's your last one, Soph. Go lay down. Yeah. Is that what you want? Don't knock the table over. Don't knock the table over. Here you go. Get it. Oh my gosh. Here. Go lay down with your snackies. All right, now go lay down. Maybe that'll keep them quiet for a minute. Okay. Back to the read for Leo. Yeah, they're getting a little heated over there. All right, using the Priestess of Light Oracle for Leo. Let's look at the next 1 to 3 months. What do we need to know for Leo? What time is it, guys? What time? That's why. It is his bedtime. 12, yeah, that's why. This is his bedtime, and he knows it. The dog knows his bedtime. All right, what we got? Ooh, okay, Leo, starting out as a good read. That's good, Leo. What else? Okay, good. What else? What else, Leo? What else, Leo? Okay. Anything else for Leo from this deck? Anything else? Angels, guides, ancestors, spirit? No? No? Okay. Okay. All right. Nice read for Leo. Let's go. Put them in order. Okay, Leo. Very nice. Standing very much in your personal power. Brilliant beliefs, luminous life force. So very magnetic, very much standing in your power. 45, 4 and 5 is a 9. This is like a very 9 of Pentacles. Very much in your personal power. And showing up with, let's see, I want to see her headdress. 2, 3, 4. So you've literally got like double strength there with both of the cats next to you, and 4 close guides is what I'm getting if you see those 4 streaks of light. One right above the leopard and then the other 3. So 4 guides that you're working with at least. And your personal power is very, very lit up. Love that. The next card is Death and Rebirth, turning your darkness into light. Look at the double again. Maybe you have double Leo in your chart because there were 2 snow leopards on this one, 2 black panthers on this one. So somebody out there is a double Leo. The next card is Harvest. It's time for gathering your blessings. Oh my gosh, ladies, you're just spicy, spicy in the chat. The next card out is Duality, many meanings and misunderstandings in the reverse. So you have no misunderstanding or not standing for any misunderstanding. Here's what I'm getting from that card with the skull and she's, been writing in her journal. Whatever it is, it's like that story is already over. That story's in the past, and you are already clearly in your mind on to a new chapter, moved on from whatever you already went through, the death and the rebirth, the dark night of the soul, the darkness to light. So you've turned your pain into purpose. The next card is Earth Magic, fearlessness and removing obstacles. Another great card for the year of the fire horse. You're on the horse, you're taking charge, you're in the chariot, so you're in control, reins are in your hand, and you're very much in your power, Leo. You are a guide on the illuminated path. Maybe a little bit of a lone wolf, you there with the wolf. Maybe shamanic healing. But you feel like your path and your purpose has been illuminated to you clearly. And you're in it. Yeah, North Node, Leo. The next card is Sensuality. You're standing in your full feminine power, your feminine wisdom, your passion, and again, very much like the Strength card. Yep. Standing in your power, standing in your sacral power, your solar plexus, all of that very much lit up. And a big part of that is because of the healing of the heart, the power of self-love that you've went through. You've been through all the healing journey. So that's why you're standing very much in your, oh, ladies, standing very much in your power, Leo. So that's good. Very positive read. Princess of Light. All right, next pull for Leo. Let's do the Enchanted map. Since you're standing in your power, where are you going next? Where are you going next? What's your direction? The Enchanted map, card deck, Oracle card deck from Colette Baron Reed. I know, baby. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, Zeke. Zeke's gonna need another dose of medicine soon. And bedtime. Yep. Yeah, wow. Okay. So just a confirmation from part of that first read. Mountain in reverse. So all of the obstacles that you felt were before you, you're already through them. You're already over them. No more indecisive, no more making a choice that's in reverse. I'll hold it up so you can see the two doorways. The one is, looks like the tree and the branches are all dead, and the other one looks bright and promising. So there's not even a choice of any, oh my God, really? This is a green-eyed devil ism, if I ever heard it. There's not even any choice of the twat waffle of the past and the new boo. So, is that a career move too? Okay, yeah. Were there people that you hated at your work too? And whoever. There's some dude from like 3-4 years ago, or a 3-4 year relationship that you got out of. I don't know. Did I say that out loud? I did. Totally how Green-Eyed Devil would describe someone not worth your time. The only person that thinks the past is the option is the past. They flatter themselves. True that. All right, what else for Leo? What else for Leo? Oh, nice. I love this card. I love this card. Love this card. What else? Anything else? That's a deep card. What did you say? Anything else? Oh, okay, cool. Cool, Leo. Anything else? Anything else for Leo the next 1 to 3 months? Shar, did you actually make the decision on the job? Did you actually make the choice? I know that you were looking at job choices. Or is that just something in the future still? Angels, guides, ancestors, give us the cards we need to see. No, yeah. I got my answer there. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right, so the next card out, Leo, is Talisman, card number 49. And I love this card. She got her. Okay. She's standing on a rune. So some ancient knowledge. Standing on a yin-yang circle. So rooted on the past, some ancient knowledge, balancing, standing right on the yin and yang. She's holding an orb in her hand, and she's got kind of like runes tattooed on her shoulder blade. So again, all of the ancient history and knowledge that you've gained. And she has kind of this funky dragonfish looking thing on her arm. So what I love this particular card, the Talisman card, it's like the Fool, but way deeper than the Fool's journey. So you're much more prepared for any new adventures or any new chapter of your life, because You've got the tattoos of the runes on your back there. So all the ancient history, all the things you've already learned in life, they're part of your story. And um, it's like you have all of these tools and acquired knowledge to set forth on your journey. And you see all these wide open spaces, and it's like you're not restricted or boxed in your mind or in your reality. So you're well aware that you have learned so many things, balanced yourself. Um, she might just be clothed in um, a blanket or a cloth or whatever, but it's like she looks brave. I feel such a brave feeling from that card. So I love this. Love this card, Leo. The next card is education. So you may be embarking on a new field of study. That could be for your job. It could just be for your own spiritual knowledge. The crane, I don't know why the crane is symbolizing to me like some past life learning. So maybe you're digging into your akashics, or that's to be coming within the next 1 to 3 months, an illumination of something about a past life. It will guide you. It will be your compass, opening you up to even more abundance, opportunities, adventures, wide open. Ride the wave. The dolphins being on the card. Dolphins are very, very randy. They like to have their business time for pleasure and not just creation. And the final card out in that read is protecting treasure. So whether that's your relationship or your own abundance, be protective of everything that you're building. Not everybody needs to know about all the wonderful blessings that are coming into your life. Um, she's kind of laid down on it, and she's got like an umbrella of protection. So energetic shield. Energetic shield. Make sure that that's up from anyone who would be jealous of what you're cooking. All right. What else for Leo? What else? Let's see. Let's do a divine doorways for Leo. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jared. They are, so my eyes are hazel. They're green with some brown and gold, but people don't believe me unless they actually know me and see me in real life. They're shapeshifter eyes. They change colors. Depending on weather, mood, and what I'm wearing, they can look like a blue violet or they can look gray, but they're actually hazel. They're green with flecks of gold and gray and brown. Yeah. Freaks people out. Let's look at the divine doorways for Leo. What energetic doorways are open in the next 1 to 3 months? Did I see confirmation on something? Yours changed to Delaney? Yeah, and depending on the weather. So my oldest is my son by birth. He's blue-eyed. And I can always tell when he's getting sick before he ever even knows or feels it himself, because his eyes will get so pale. They're so pale, and like I'll know immediately. Right. You're like, people don't believe you what color you say your eyes are. You're like, I don't care. Don't believe me then. Yeah, exactly. It is what it is. It is what it is. A green knight is just, she's just like, take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. I don't lie. Why would I need to lie? You don't even matter to me that much. You don't even matter to me that much. Why would I lie? Why would I lie? Yep, take it or leave it. Old song. It's an old kind of funky, kind of funk song. What you see is what you get. I'm hearing the whole track. I can't do the bass guitar noise with my mouth, but I'm hearing it. All right, Leo. Leo. I feel like you have surprises coming in, Leo. All right, what do we see? Okay. Well, Leo. Leo, in the next 1 to 3 months, it's telling you to remember to take time to pause to reflect, embrace the time of rest to prepare for what's to come. There's wisdom in stillness. And I'm hearing it's because if you have any quiet moments now, you better enjoy them. Because I'm hearing like race cars revving up. So life is going to swiftly change, a lot of big changes fast. Fast. So there's wisdom right now in the stillness if you need some time for yourself to think through your decisions. Yeah. Next card is cloudy vision. Not all is clear at first, but the path will reveal itself. Trust the journey. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Exactly. Exactly. Green Knight. The next card is quiet moments. Assess your goals to get ready for the next season. Self inventory. You know what I'm getting on this, Leo, is write your big wish list to the universe and amplify it. Like, dream bigger. If you're thinking of a money figure for a job, add tax. Add on you're worth so much more. So stop limiting yourself with what you're asking the universe for. And the next card is Rite of Passage. It is now time to let go and prepare for new growth. Cross the threshold. Um, Purging any things that you don't need if you're moving from a job or a location to a new area. Um, you know, um, yeah. This is like Stella version 5.0. Cleaning out your closet of crap you don't need, Leo. Whole new wardrobe for like a whole new you, whole new version of you. Um, Even if you had certain clothes that you wore to work and you're looking for a level up, it's time to reflect that a little bit in your wardrobe as well. Um, and don't be afraid to just really shine. Shine, shine, shine. So, all right, that's what we have for the divine doorways for Leo. All right. I only did 2 for Leo. I feel bad, but I'm gonna have to try to scoot along. I feel bad because I know Zeke needs to go to bed soon. Yes, a Leo should know that. Invest in yourself. Your appearance matters. Leo should know this. Leo should know this. I think most Leos do, but maybe someone out there is holding back a little and they're not, they weren't doing the thing. Maybe I did. I did. Did I do that? I don't know. I thought I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. All right. I think I did do 3 pulls for Leo. So we're going to move on to Sag. Finally, our last read of the night, guys. If you guys would be kind enough to give me 2 seconds, I need to give him his medicine because he's patiently waiting and I don't want him to have a seizure. So the read went a little longer than I intended. So give me like about a minute. Okay. Thank you. Oh, you're such a good boy waiting, Zeke. Thank you, honey. What a good boy. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. Yes, you are. I know. Hold on. I gotta get it crushed in. Hold on. I'm ready. Here you go. Let's hope you want to nibble too. All right, let's nibble, nibble. Good girl. Did you get it all? Did you get it? Let me see. Oh, good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. Good job. Good job. Okay. All right, now I can focus so we don't feel bad about. Thank you, guys. All right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What do we have for Sag? All right. Sagittarius. Sag. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. You guys were fun. You guys pulled me to some power decks. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms again from Colette Baron Reed. 3 card spirit. 3 I'm hearing. 3. Angels, guides, and ancestors. Give us the cards we need to see for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Give me a 1 to 3 month window, Spirit. 1 to 3 months. 1 to 3 months. What do we have for Sag? What do we have for Sag? Making power moves. They call you Powerball. Yeah. Okay. Oh, interesting, Sag. Okay. That first card. All right. What else? Just give me two more from this deck, please, Spirit. Two more. Mm-hmm. All right. One more. One more, Spirit. Okay. Sagittarius. The first card out is the Dragon's Duel, Inner Conflict, Morality, and Conscious Choice. Card number 23. The duality, the duality in the Dragon's Duel is fighting that own fire in you that makes you want to just lash out and tell everyone the truth of what you know when you have peeped something. Don't make me spill all your dirt. Don't make me spill all your dirt. Don't make me go there, because I will. Don't make me go there, because I will. Don't make me go there, because I will. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. All right. That is accurate. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Was that exact wording? The next card is the Ringmaster of Scrutiny. Discernment, clear vision, and details. You picked up a whole lot of fucking details and you know this shit. You know what's going on. You know the truth. You something that you already thought you knew for several months was just confirmed to you. You literally had like pieces of the puzzle, receipts. Um yeah. Uh yeah, it all adds up. That makes sense now. I fucking knew it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't know. The next card is the Phoenix, Resurrection, Surrender to Change. You've already went through a shit ton of change. It's not what I'm getting from this card. It is literally like a I'll burn this motherfucker down kind of moment. I'll take you down and every one of you who sided with you. I'll take you fucking down if you take me there. Oh my God. Green Eye, is this your fucking read? Oh my God. Okay. She got some shit going on. All right. Sag. Anything else that I need to know from this deck? I'll blow it up with us both on. Oh my God. Yeah, sorry, bumped the table with my knee, my little janky table. My little trailer fabulous setup here tonight. Oh my God. Ooh, you're so mad you're sick to your stomach at somebody. Oh my God. But only because you know you'll survive and they won't. Okay. I'm not even going to ask. I'm not even going to ask. Let the cards say it. What else? Anything else from this deck? Yeah, you always survive. You don't care about the fallout. Because you've had to. You've had to survive and protect yourself. So, You're like, do you think I'm new to this shit? I've been dealing with shit like this my whole motherfucking life. Do you think I'm new to this shit? I could take it to so many levels of no return. It's not even funny, and I don't care if he needs to go there. Okay. Okay. Oh, what one fell? Is this someone that you're dealing with? The hungry ghost, obsession, scarcity consciousness, and attachment. I don't know if this is someone that you can't give me a bunch of ammo. They'd be upset when I use it. Okay, you literally did it to yourself. If you weren't busy fucking doing stupid shit, you wouldn't have anything to look stupid about. Ah, gotcha. So I don't know if this is who you're talking about. This situation, this one like flew out, fell out. The hungry ghost, someone with some obsessions or obsessive behaviors, toxic behaviors, scarcity consciousness, and attachment. The Klingon kind of person, or yeah, wants everybody attached to them. Wants everybody attached to them. Scarcity consciousness, I'm hearing. I mean, I didn't have anything to give you. If I had anything to give you, I would have. I didn't have anything to give. If I had, I would have. Someone making excuses about money? Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Bullshit. Bullshit. Oh my God. Yeah. That's bullshit and you know it. That's bullshit and you know it. Okay. I don't know if that's yours or someone else's. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Nobody can really pull anything over on you, Sag. You've got the Hawk Prince, Spirit Communication, and you are paying attention. Card number 11. So, tons of downloads. Everything is bullshit. Everything is bullshit. It's always like, oh, blah, 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 bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, I kept hearing you just very, adamantly. It's bullshit. That's bullshit, and you know it. Yeah. Because you already know you already had downloads way before anything came out in the open and was confirmed to you. You already knew. Um, direct messages, direct messages, um, direct, direct from your cosmic family. So, yeah, Spirit was already paying. You were paying attention to all the downloads you were getting, so you didn't really need the confirmation. Yep, mothership. Yep. 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 All right. Let's go to. So I don't know who that is. No one. People can't really put much past you. All right. So what else do we have? Anything positive? Anything positive? Denise Lynn, Secret Traveler Oracle deck. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right, Denise Lynn, Sacred Traveler deck. Nice. Okay. What else, Spirit? Whoa. Oh, nice. Ha ha ha. Nice. What else? What else? What else? What else? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So the first card out, Sag, in the Sacred Traveler read. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Um, so the first card out in the Sacred Traveler read, taking shelter. The answers are within. Everything's already been illuminated to you. You already knew. You already knew. No. Uncovering treasure beneath the surface lies great bounty. Hidden gems of information, hidden knowledge, um, creative gifts, not just finding the dirt on people, but hidden gems of truth, the downloads. Mm. The next card is passion and pleasure. Savor your life. Going out dancing, going out for a little fun. Maybe that's on the horizon in the next couple months. Night out on the town. I love that. Protected by angels, you are cherished by the angels. Mothership, star seeds. You have a trip coming up. Traveling lightly. Simplify your life. Don't overpack for the trip, and don't carry any burdens of the past. Um, you have a trip coming up in the next couple of months. The next card is Breaking Trail. A breakthrough is at hand. Something that you've been working hard on, digging deep to work hard on. Breakthrough is at hand. Pay dirt, you're going to hit pay dirt. So, yeah, something that you have been working hard on. It's like unlocking a key. This is the production and the music stuff going off in that direction now. Um, uh, yeah. Just channeling your songwriting is gonna like kind of explode out of nowhere. The next card out is Wise Leader. You are a beacon for others. Um, this is all of the astrology, astronomy stuff. And being that guide to others that'll come out at some point. Um, mhm. Yep, I get that. Being a wise leader to others. Um, this is not just your music and speaking through your music, but the astrology and astronomy stuff. That whenever that comes out, that's also going to be a part of your mission. And you're meant to be a leader for other people. Sag. Again, I feel like this is like a private read for GED because I'm picking up your energy so strong. It's so freaking powerful. Wondrous Universe, Walk in Beauty. The Magician, the big creatrix, creator, creatrix. Um, very, very nice. Very nice card. Sorry, that was off camera a little bit. I'm watching him. I'm watching him because he looks like he's super tired, and I'm trying to make sure he's not going to have a seizure. If he does, I'm going to have to cut this short, guys. He looks a little wobbly. He's just overly tired because he's up too late. Yeah, up too late, Zeke. Did I only do one pull? What did I do? Did I do how many card reads did I do? I did no, I did Wisdom of the Hidden Realms and Sacred Traveler. I did 2 decks. 2 decks. All right. I usually try to do at least 3 or 4 for each sign. And I'm going to have to remember to put the cards all up. Yeah, thanks. I don't think the dogs will eat the cards, but I don't want to take a chance because cards are expensive. I really want to do. So I was pulled to a couple other decks here. I was pulled to the Divine Feminine Oracle. So these are it says a 53 card deck and guidebook for embodying love. Saints, mystics, and goddesses are featured on this deck. So I want to see. What was it? Yeah. Right. Yeah, her honesty is like bar none, at levels that most people cannot handle. All right, Divine Feminine Oracle. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What guides are we working with? Oh, Freya, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. Yeah. And May Bago, the warrior saint. I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. Look at that fucking Queen of Swords. Yes. When I told you you have self awareness at a nauseating level, that is something that will never leave you. It was so funny. I mean, it's true. Your self awareness is like out of this world. Very Queen of Swords. This guide that you're working with, as if you need any more assistance with that. Warrior saint, warrior of love. Your devotion attracts resources and support. The way that you stand up for others and encourage others to really stand in their power and not take bullshit and not be gaslighted. Yeah. Um, fierce. Fierce warrior energy. All right, what else? Anything else from the Divine Feminine Oracle? Yeah, try to gaslight you. You have to give a fuck first to be gaslit. Absolutely. I think the dog's shedding is getting to me. My nose is running in my throat. Feels just dry and itchy. All right, and the soda's flat, and I shouldn't drink any more soda. I drink like half of that can. Blech. You might give a fuck, but not the way you think I do. And Brigid, the goddess of eternal flame. I am an eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. So watch me burn, motherfucker, burn. I'll burn all this shit down. Watch me. Watch me. No. Yeah, not afraid to just be yourself. Stand in your truth. Know your power. Um, be your authentic self, not a watered down version of what people think you should be. Yeah, read through the lines of gaslighting. Yep. I hear you. I hear you. All right, and one more. You're gonna get 4 decks because I was pulled to them and the energy's just too strong. So and that's gonna be the last one because I gotta get my babies, gotta get my dogs to bed. Why don't you read the lines of who you're gaslighting? How about that? Yeah. Yep. All right, Keepers of Light Oracle cards. It's a beautiful deck from Kyle Gray. Any other guides whose energy is around you that are sending you downloads? Any other guides that are sending you downloads? You're good, Ziki. Good buddy. You ready to cuddle? I'm ready to cuddle. I know. I can't wait to climb in bed and cuddle with you, Zeke. Angels, guides, and ancestors, give us the cards we need to see. I know, Bob. I know, Bubby. Last pull. Yeah. Okay. That is funny. Before the read, I literally knew who was coming out. I literally knew. Yes, Zeke is the dog. So I'm gonna spoon with the dog. Green Eyed, I kid you not. When I was packing up the cards today, I already knew these two were coming out, and that is wild. Serapis Bay, Ascension, move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is there. So if you don't know who Serapis Bay is, you want to research that guide. And Sanut Kumara, light activation, shine your light, your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So apparently those are 2 guides that are working with you right now. Like we talked about before, you don't need to seek them out. They're already there. They're letting you know that they're there. And I when I don't know what time it is now. But this was like today around, when was it? Noon, when I was getting things ready and packing them up so that I could load up my car to come back here later after I did stuff with exchanging a culvert pipe and all of that. Yeah. So any of you who feel like you have new guides, if you ever want to know, you know, if it, I'll just throw that out there to any of my regular viewers. If you feel like you have new guides, and you don't know who they are and you would like to know, let me know in the chat. I have a couple of different decks that have different prophets, gods, goddesses, spiritual leaders, um, that act as guides. And if you ever want clarification, to know who it is that might be communicating with you, um, just let me know in the chat and I can pull like a quick card pull for that. Very much so. They're uh, Green Knight, those are Ascended Masters. That's an Ascended Masters deck. So the Ascended Masters, anyone in that Keepers of Light, anyone in that Keepers of Light deck, they're considered Ascended Masters. So basically, who were you two? So Serapis Bay goes all the way back to no, Serapis Bay goes all the way back to Egyptian times, but he was considered a heavenly being who was here for that time in Egypt, but he's an ascended master who is in the cosmos, communicating. But when you're dealing with ascended masters, that's like high level. Yeah. Yep. And I've only researched Sanat Kumara very briefly. High level ascended master, being of light, huge downloads, for light body activation. If you aren't already going through that with this energy, you will be going through not just mental and emotional shifts, but shifts in your crystalline light body. So changing DNA encoding. I'm channeling Reiki symbols right now. Light body DNA activation encoding, like flipping on an on switch. This is going to change what you're able to digest, and what you want to eat. So you may find yourself naturally changing some of the things that you used to include your diet. You could find that your body is not able to digest them. Yeah. And it's because your body is changing on a cellular level, so that you can integrate more light codes. And in order to do that, you have to leave behind some of the heaviness of the animal products that a lot of people would eat, and things with chemicals and whatever, which I don't know that you eat a lot of that anyway, but you may find yourself really changing what you put into your body and taking your dietary intake much more important, and it's literally because yeah, hydrate really well over the next month or so. You may have times where you're super high energy and then times where you're like zapped. It's because of the light body activation. the light body activation. You felt guided to change a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah. I'm trying to see if there's anything else they have coming in. Um, do you do this when you're receiving or when you're in meditation? I don't normally do this. Rocking back and forth slowly. I don't know. When you're getting something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't normally do that slow rocking, but I was when the information was coming through. Yeah. Um, yeah, you're going to hear them more clearly. Literally hear them, not just the knowing. So I hope that is not overwhelming. I hope that is not overwhelming. All right. Thank you everyone for joining me. I'm going to go for tonight. I'm not going to promise a time for tomorrow. I need to take the dogs for a nice long walk tomorrow because I was gone today with the stuff for the culvert and drain pipe and all that. Yeah. But thank you everyone for joining in. I appreciate you all. I love you all so much. Well, you are very welcome, and you can kiss my face any old time, Green-Eyed Devil. I love you. I hope that helped everybody. Bear with me as, there's a lot going on right now with the work changes and not being in my house and all of that. Why am I think I'm trying to cram 2 decks into one box here. Let me push that back out. What am I doing? Am I mixing up decks? I am. Why am I mixing up decks? Who knows? All right, I'll sort those out tomorrow. I don't know what I did there. That's weird. I don't know. Yes, but I appreciate you all very much for being here and watching and hitting the likes and sharing with everyone and supporting my channel. I appreciate it very, very much. So I will try to post, an hour or two before I go on. But I want to get up in the morning and just spend some time really cuddling the dogs because I have to go back to work on Monday and start my new position. So, all right, love y'all. Peace, love, and tacos. Have a good night. All right. Thank you, Shar. All right. So hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow.